How clearly do you communicate your expectations? My name is Alexander, and today's coaching question, it's about clarity. Clarity equals power. If you would like to get things done within your team, within your work environment, you need to make sure that you are as clear as possible. You need to verify how people understand what you said. I see today so many leaders, managers, even salespeople being disappointed. But many times they're disappointed only because they've not been clear enough, only because they haven't checked if the other party understood what you really wanted to say. And the same happens in your private relationships. People simply do not communicate their expectations clearly enough. And if you are not clear, then how can you expect the other party, the other person, to do what you want them to do? Depending on your value list, you are going to emphasize certain things more. Depending on how important is certain value on your hierarchy of values, you will go out and talk with passion, with energy. But you need to understand that you have a different model of the world than the other party, than the other person. So check if you were clear. Ask the other person to repeat. And then see if what do you want from them is connected with their value list, not with your value list. So many times when I work with leaders, managers, with teams, I see a challenge in clarity. I see a challenge in being honest, with being open to express how people think, feel. And this is one of the reasons why you need to create an environment, an ecosystem where people will feel open, when people will feel safe so that they can express what they want, so they can express their sincere and honest opinion without being punished, without being judged, without fearing for their job or fearing for their income. You need to make sure that if you would like that, first of all, people express how they are really understood your communication, that you can create or you stimulate an environment, a culture that is based on trust, that is based on people being able to freely think and talk and express themselves. So clarity equals power. And when you understand that we have different models of the world, that we are different, you will then make sure that you always ask for how people understood what you really said. And I see couples being married for many, many years and they still don't understand each other. And when we have this polarity, feminine, masculine energy, it's sometimes hard to understand because these are completely different ways of communication. But still, if you are disappointed when people do certain behavior that you don't want them to do. It's many times lack of clarity. Your expectations were not communicated clearly enough. So if you are a manager, if you're a leader, if you are in a relationship, set a goal, set a target that you're going to improve your clarity. And in order for you to make sure if people understood what you really said, you need to listen more and talk less. Of course, you will say out loud your message, your expectation, but then listen, ask questions, be present, be focused on how people really understood what you said. And by doing this, you will increase the likelihood that certain things will get done, that you will be less disappointed. You cannot control other people. The only person that you can control is you, but you can influence them. You can maybe set a certain target and direction in which they will go, especially if this is part of your work environment, of your team. Be clear. Ask for clarity also in the other side. So if people understood you or didn't, ask them, what do you think about it? What are you going to do? How will you do it? And so on and so on and so on. Become a good listener and become a great communicator. So I hope this was useful. Please like, comment, share. I look forward to talking to you soon at the next coaching question. In the meantime, please go out and practice clarity. Please go out and clearly communicate your expectations, not only to the others, but also to yourself. Be clear. What do you want from yourself and from your life? Take care. I look forward to talking to you soon.